In Investing 101 today, Johnson & Johnson is one of the stocks to watch in the race to get COVID vaccines on the market and into arms. Early stage trials show J&J's vaccine is a one-shot wonder and has minimal side effects. For more, John Bever, president of Phase 3 Advisory and registered principal with Royal Alliance Associates, joins us now. And John, are you seeing any signs of economic recovery?
So no rebound yet. The economy is still slowing based on the current data points, and that may continue for a couple of months as the virus is actually quite on a roll right now. But the vaccine is here. There's more coming, which should be a real positive by the time we get to the end of the year. There have been 31 million doses that have been distributed at this point in time. Of that, 12 million doses have actually been administered, and we're running about 800,000 doses a day in shots in the arm and getting close to that million mark.
What is your investing strategy as more vaccines are being cleared?
So there's more than the mRNA stocks out there. There are others that are coming. We are expecting more FDA approvals, for example, Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, and Novavax. Novavax is kind of interesting here because they're running north of 90% efficacy. And in addition to that, it appears that the antibody response is very strong, higher than the mRNA vaccines, and more persistent. So that could be a real positive. And the fact that it's not an mRNA, they don't have some of the storage and distribution challenges of the current ones that are out there. So the vaccine looks like a real positive. That plus what the Federal Reserve Board is doing and making money available and government stimulus, it should be a positive on the year.
What about the U.S. debt that is adding up because of the pandemic?
So this is one of the challenges. The stimulus is important right now. It's necessary, but it continues to add to the debt. And the U.S. debt is still above GDP and will persistently stay above GDP. That means that our debt to GDP ratio is greater than 1, and it has been persistently above 1 for several years. The only other time in history where we had this was at the end of World War II, a couple of years there, but then we had the peace dividend, and we dropped below that point of 1 debt to GDP ratio. So now we have this persistent problem, which means the Federal Reserve will likely not be able to reduce its balance sheet. We also will be experiencing diminishing returns from government borrowing. Think of it this way. When you borrow your first dollar and spend it, that money goes right into the economy. But as you build up more debt and you borrow more money, you have to use some of that money to service your debt, the interest and principal payments. That means less money being able to go into the economy.
Thank you for helping us out today, John, with Investing 101.
Thank you.